This is IMT News.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. I would like to thank everybody and say a happy Women's Day to each and everybody who has joined us in together. So thank you for being here. And today we have a very special guest of honor who has been serving as an inspiration for every woman all over the world. So please welcome Ms. Seema Malhotra, who has been serving as a member of parliament for the Feltham and Heston since 2011 and also served as shadow minister since 2021. I would like to send a heartfelt thank you as well because she has taken out her very busy time from a very busy schedule and joined us on this special occasion for being a special member and being part of it. So Ms. Seema Malhotra, I would like you to please say a few words, and that would be really appreciated in regards for Global Memon Organization, as you know, is one of the first organization in empowering women and also promoting free IT education. So I would like you to say a few words, please. Thank you.
I want to start by thanking you, Miriam, and thank the Global Memon Organisation for all the work that you do. And I know that this extends so much to engagement on social issues and women's empowerment, and also the IT education that you are helping provide around the world. I've always been very impressed by the work that you've done, and grateful to Memon, who has been a real supporter in the community and all the work that goes on through the organisation and sharing that with us year after year. I'm very proud to be able to speak to you today on International Women's Day and to wish you all a wonderful International Women's Day. I was at two events this morning, and one was with many young girls from different schools across the borough, and many women's organisations as well taking part. And one of the most important things I always believe is that with International Women's Day, we talk about it sometimes in the context of women needing to do something differently. But I've always felt that women are extremely strong. I don't think I know a single woman who isn't strong. But sometimes it's about societal attitudes or workplace attitudes towards women, where so much that needs to change is our attitudes towards women, and how we support and encourage women and girls of all ages to be confident in what they want to achieve and the support to enable them to achieve their goals. In this, the work I've seen of the Global Memon Organisation has been one of the examples, one of the exemplars of bringing women forward and being able to encourage that growth and that leadership. Because one of the things we can know for sure is that without that support and that leadership of women as sisters, as mothers, as daughters in our society, we don't achieve the most of the contribution that can help with society's progress and the betterment of all. It was Michelle Obama who said as well that if we don't support the contribution of over 50% of the population, then the whole of society is poorer for us not doing that. And that's a really important and powerful message that really helps guide us in terms of that inclusion in our economy, in our society, and indeed in our political life. In our politics, Parliament is not the place to look for equality. It's a place that's doing better. And my encouragement to all women is to be looking at how you can come forward in civic life and also in political life. Because political life isn't just about elected positions, it's also about playing a part in our civic discourse, on our governing bodies, and supporting and being part of political debate as well. But you will probably be surprised to know that in the UK, where we call the mother of all parliaments, and really does set a standard, and much of my work also does support women parliamentarians around the world, You will be surprised to know that we are around 60th in terms of representation of women in our parliament. At the moment, we have about a third of women in the UK Parliament. And in the Labour Party, we have been leading the way on that. But since 1918, when women were first able to have the right to vote, since 1918, there have been less than 600 women elected to Parliament. And we have 650 members of Parliament at any one time. In that same time, we've had over 4,700 men elected to Parliament. And I was the 365th woman to be elected to Parliament in the history of the UK Parliament. And I was the first woman ever elected in Feltham and Heston. So in these small ways, we are able to change things because it sends a message to women and girls that you can see a woman coming forward in these roles in our society and in our community. And it is a message of empowerment that this is something open to you. So I want to give this message that for women and girls in all areas of society, whether that's in teaching, in IT, as I've also had a career myself, or in other science subjects, or in medicine, or in even other areas in social services, in social research, in academia, in politics, in all the different roles. That it's our job to help make sure that those role models are there, to be able to encourage those voices of confidence and of storytelling about what my story was, and that story can be your story. So I want to thank you for all that you're doing, with the theme of this International Women's Day being one of inclusion around the world. Your work is helping to achieve that in the global organization that you are. And I want to just say that from my side, if there's anything more I can do to support your work, I'd be very happy to do that. And my again, International Women's Day, on International Women's Day, my congratulations to you all, my thanks to you all, and wishing you all, from myself and our family, a happy International Women's Day celebration today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Seema Malhotra, for your such inspiring and kind words. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Rakshinda Zahid, IMT News, London.